So, hey, it's Monday on DJax and everything. And I'm just going to say, last video I did, starting of Underwoods, I said that it was parts 1 through 5. Ha! Yeah, it was parts 1 through 6. I forgot that. Anyway, I changed the title of that one, and today I'm going to try to pick up from part 7 and just see what happens. So, without further ado, this is To a Gardener. Friend, in my mountainside demesne, my plain beholding, rosy, green, and linnet-haunted garden ground. Let still the esculents abound. Let first the onion flourish there. Rose among roots, the maiden fair, wine-scented and poetic soul of the capacious salad bowl. Let thyme the mountaineer to dress the tinier birds, and wading cress, the lover of the shallow brook. From all my plots and borders look, nor crisp and rooty radish, nor peas codes for the child's pinafore be lacking, nor of salad clan, the last and least that ever ran about the great nature's garden beds. Nor thence be missed the speary heads of artichoke, nor thence the bean that gathered innocent and green outsavours the balladewed pea. These 10 I preeth, and for me. I think that's the word. I don't know. Thy most long-suffering master, bring in April when the linnets sing, and the days lengthen more and more. At sundown to the garden door, and I, being provided thus, shall with shall with superb asparagus, a book, a taper, and a cup of country wine, divinely sup. La solitude, hieres. Sorry about that. I tried really hard. Next, this is part 8. To many, with a hand glass. No idea what that means. A picture frame for you to fill. A poultry settling for your face. Setting. A poultry setting for your face. A thing that has no worth until you lend it something of your grace. I send, unhappy, that sing laid by a while upon the shelf. Because I would not send a thing less charming than you are yourself, and happier than I, alas, dumb thing, I envy its delight. Till well, apostrophe T. Interesting. No idea. So we'll wish you well, the looking glass, and look you in the night face tonight. I broke that up. And look you in the face tonight. We part 9. To KDEM. A lover of the moorland bear and honest country winds. You were the silver skimming rain you took, and loved the floodings of the brook, dew, frost, and mountains, fire and seas, tumultuary silences, winds that in darkness feast attune, and the high-riding virgin moon. And, as the berry, pale and sharp, springs on some ditches counterscarp, I believe, in our ungenial native north, You put your frosted wildings forth, and on the heath, afar from man, a strong and bitter virgin ran. The berry ripened keeps the rude and racy flavors of the wood, and you that loved the empty plain, all redolent of wind and rain. Around you still the uh, curlew sings, the freshness of the weather clings, the maiden jewels of the rain sit in your dabbled locks again. 10. To NVDEGS. I am so sorry. I don't know what any of these titles mean. Maybe I'm crazy or something, but here you go. The unfathomable sea, and time and tears, the deeds of heroes and the crimes of kings, depart us, dispart us, and the river of events has for an age of years to east and west more widely borne our cradles. Thou to me art foreign, as when seamen at the dawn descry a land far off, and know not which. So I approach uncertain, so I cruise round thy mysterious islet, and behold surf and great mountains and loud river bars, and from the shore hear inland voices call. Strange is the seaman's heart, he hopes, he fears, draws closer and sweeps wider from that coast. Last, his rent sail refits, and to the deep his shattered prow uncomforted puts back. Okay. And to the deep his shattered prow uncomforted puts back. Yet as he goes, he ponders at the helm of that bright island where he feared to touch. His spirit readventures, and for years, where by his wife he slumbers safe at home. Thoughts of that land revisit him. He sees the eternal mountains beckon and awaken, and awakes, yearning for that far home that might have been. 11. To Will H. Lowe. Youth now flees on feathered foot, faint and fainter sounds the flute. Rarer songs of gods, and still, somewhere on the sunny hill, or along the winding stream, through the willows fits a dream, flits, but shows a smiling face. Flees, but which so quaint a grace. None can choose to stay at home, all must follow, all must roam. This is unborn beauty, she, now in air floats high and free, takes the sun and breaks the blue, late with stopping pinion flew. Stooping, ranking, ooh. Late with stooping pinion flew, ranking hedgerow trees and wet. Her wing in silver streams, and set shining foot on temple floor. MrRoof.com. Fuck. Her wing in silver streams, and set shining foot on temple roof. Now again she flies aloof, coasting mountain clouds and kissed by the evening's amethyst. In wet wood and mirry lane, still we pant and pound in vain, Still with laden foot we chase, waning pinion, fainting face. Still with gray hair we stumble on, till, behold, the vision gone. Where hath fleeting beauty led? To the doorway of the dead. Life is over, life was gay. We have come the primrose way. If I agreed with nothing else, I can say life is kind of gay sometimes. Yay! Right? 11. To Mrs. Will H. Lowe. Even in the bluest noonday of July, there could not run the smallest breath of wind, but all the quarter sounded like a wood, and in the shackered silence, and above, the hum of city cabs that sought the voice. Suburban ashes shivered into song, a patter and a chatter and a chirp, and a long dying hiss. It was as though starched old brocaded dames through all the house. Yeah, brocaded. That's a heck of a word. Had trailed a strident skirt, or the whole skirt. Even in a wink had over-brimmed in rain. Hark, in these shady parlors, how it talks of the near autumn, how the smitten ash trembles and augurs floods. Oh, not too long in these inconstant latitudes delay. Oh, not too late from that unbeloved north, trim your escape, for soon shall this low roof resound indeed with rain. Soon shall your song. I made up a word. Soon shall your eyes search the foul garden, search the dark-ended rooms. Darkened. What the fuck? It's because it line split. Search the darkened rooms, nor find one jewel but the blazing log. 12. Rue Vernier, Paris. It says 12. Like there's a bottom note on the page, but there is definitely not. Hold on a sec. Odd. Anyway. Yeah, because the only point it says is the star point right here that I'm supposed to read in the next one. I don't know what that means. All right, 13. To H. F. Brown, written during a dangerous sickness. I sit and wait a pair of oars on Cisalician river shores, where the immortal dead have state. 'Tis mine to sit and meditate, to reascend life's rivulet, without remorse, without regret, and sing my alma gentrix among the willows of the Styx. And lo, as my serener soul did these unhappy shores patrol, and wait with an attentive ear the coming of the gondolier. Your fire surviving role I took, your spirited and happy book, whereon, despite my frowning fate, it did my soul so recreate, that all my fancies fled away on a Venetian holiday. Now, thanks to your triumphant care, your pages, clear as April's air, the sails, the bells, the birds, I know, and the far-off Friulan snow, the land and sea, the sun and shade, and the blue even lamp inlaid. Oh, inlaid. For this, for these, for all, O friend, for your whole book from end to end, for Perrin Piero's Mutton Ham, I believe. I, your defaulting debtor, am. Perchance reviving, yet may I to your sea paven city hie, and in a falls some day yet light at your pipe my cigarette. On that note, I'm going to call it a day. Thank you so much for checking in on Meticulous Mondays, and that was Robert Louis Stevenson. The man was a literary genius. Love him. Anyway, I didn't understand hardly any of that, but please like and subscribe, or don't. That's okay. See you next time.